What's up, everybody? Welcome to OKBro. I'm your host, Michael, and I got my buddy RJ with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself? Why you chose to do this shit with me?
I mean, basically, you blackmailed me into doing
Oh,
it. So,
that's true. That's true.
nah,
Whatever it
man,
takes.
nah. It's man, I've always wanted to do a podcast, and you had your own podcast, and we just got to chopping it up, and I was like, oh, if you want to do the sports one, shit, holler at me, and
Hey, same.
I.
Yep.
I took the step to holler at you, and you was like, okay, he might be serious. So I was like, yeah, let's get it started. So that's how we got here.
Okay. Yeah. And we were kicking around ideas for names and stuff, and I landed on okay, bro. Just
Mhm.
when you're in an argument with somebody and you know they're wrong, you kind of just end it with, okay, bro. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm gonna come over here. You know,
I love how nice you are. Cause me, I'm like, look, fucker. All right, as long as you don't put your hands on me, we good.
yeah, okay. I won't put my hands on nobody. Then I can't fight, so that doesn't help.
I don't know, man. I see you in the gym, man. You got a little scuffle to you.
It's backup. I had some backup there.
All right, yeah, I was gonna back you up.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna
I
back
knew I
you
knew
up.
you was gonna let nobody go crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about basketball today. What's your favorite team right now?
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay.
Only one way to go, man.
Yeah. I mean, hey, is it a bandwagon situation or you've been loyal?
Oh no, this homegrown.
Okay.
From the moment we got, Kevin Durant, Westbrook, uh, Steven Adams came. We
Yeah.
drafted him actually. Serge Ibaka, uh, and Cephalosha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back in the
uh,
day.
yeah, man. I've been through the good, the bad, man. Stick
You
with it.
remember Nick Collison?
Nick Collins. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the
Yeah.
rafters. That's the first. Is that the first jersey we actually retired as the Thunder? I
I,
believe.
I think so. I saw him at a burger spot one day. He's
Yeah,
just chill guy.
yeah. Did you say something to him?
I think it was like a good game last night or something. I don't want to get up in his space.
Yeah, he want to be a groupie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, do you think? What do you think about us retiring his jersey? Do you think he
I mean,
deserved that?
you got to throw somebody up there.
Yeah.
he was loyal to the city. He did a lot of shit. So
Okay.
I
So
ain't got no
because of
problem.
loyalty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
first one.
There was a lot of discussion about us retiring his jersey, and people were like, "He didn't do shit. He didn't earn it." And
Hey,
so I think there's a lot that goes into retiring a jersey, and I definitely think he showed loyalty, and
yeah.
he deserves to be up there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Uh,
Hold on, hold
yeah.
on. So who's your team? Who's your team?
We, I don't really got a team. I like the Thunder because they
Okay.
here. It's a nice
Yeah.
little. I can go
Yeah.
down and watch them. All the games is on TV. But
So we can't hand you a contract and tell you send you that death row contract.
I mean, hey, money's money.
So we
But
gotta pay you to be a fan.
hey, a loyal fan, yes. I'm a player type of guy.
how
I
how
follow.
much is your how much is your loyalty worth?
I don't know. Give me some. Just courtside tickets. That's all it
Yeah.
takes.
Oh, just
Yeah,
once a year? Once a year?
yeah, sure. Fuck it. One
Oh,
time
okay.
is fine.
Oh, I like that. You're not
Yeah, I ain't.
exclusive.
I ain't been courtside.
All right. We're gonna get you some court sides to watch the
Okay.
Wizards.
Hey, I don't give a shit who it is.
As long as
Oh,
it's court side, huh?
courtside is courtside.
I heard that. Hell yeah. We humble around here.
Hey, very. Uh, speaking of the Wizards, I had Jokic for MVP race. But they lost to the Wizards last night. I can't vote for him.
Damn.
You
That's kind
can't.
of like a. Did Jokic do what he was supposed to in the game?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, that's more of a team game. He can only do so much.
Nah, not against the Wizards, bro. not against the Wizards.
But yeah, I mean, you got to think like, what's the little guard?
Jamal
What's his
Murray.
name? No, not Murray. Well, Murray too. He ain't got no defense,
Yeah.
and he's trying to guard. Uh, what's
Oh, Jordan
the
Poole.
Jordan Poole? I went blank on his name. He's trying to guard Jordan Poole. Like that's, I mean, that's offensively Jordan Poole can't guard him, but I think on the opposite end he can't guard Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
You know, so and then if he's coming off screens, Jordan Poole can't do nothing with that.
Don't matter. They lost by 3.
I heard it was a buzzer beater. I didn't watch the game. But
Alex
yeah,
Zar, the rookie,
I
34.
34 points.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, Jokic had 40, 13 rebounds, 9 assists.
Alex Sarr had 34 points.
Yo. Yeah, Jokic got his. He almost had a triple double. You know, he's averaging a triple double on the season.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 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 you think he's going to run away with the MVP?
No, I think SGA is gonna win it.
SGA?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think SGA is just doing way too much this year. You know, with the averaging the most in the league, second in steals. You know, especially he tied the head to head with Jokic. You know, I just as awesome of a season as Jokic is having, he has 3 already, and I think they're just going to give it to SGA, even though
yeah.
Jokic is very deserving of it as well. It's just SGA's team is number one. He just has so much going for him that I think you can't. It was controversial to give it to him last year, you know, and they
Yeah.
did. So I think it's the same thing they used to do with LeBron and Kobe,
Just
and
get tired of him.
yeah, they just get tired of him, man.
Yeah,
Give it to
just
somebody else.
pure stats. SGA's at 33,
Mm-hmm.
5 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yep.
Jokic at 29 points,
Mm-hmm.
13 rebounds, and 10 assists. I
Yep.
mean, like, if we're
And
just going off the stats, like, it's
yeah,
got to be Jokic.
if you're going strictly off
No,
of stats
yeah,
correctly,
no
yeah,
history, none of that shit.
yeah.
If it
I,
was
just,
just
I
this year,
yeah, and I don't think it just goes straight off of stats though, which is why I think they're gonna probably like Jokic's usage is higher than SGA's to me. Like that ball
yeah,
constantly goes through Jokic's hands, where SGA sometimes doesn't even play in the fourth quarter. You
yeah,
know, so it's like if SGA actually wanted to, that man could probably average 50 plus. You know,
yeah,
which is insane to say, but if he really demanded the ball, like I think he could do that.
yeah.
But I don't think
But
we will win that many games doing that.
yeah, you think it's just them two in the race?
Absolutely. I don't
No
think anybody
Giannis,
else has it. No,
no Tatum.
no. I don't think anybody else has a chance.
Mm, okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
ain't
going to
mad.
be one of those two. Unless one of those get injured within the next couple weeks, like it's
I still think they played enough games because you got to hit that minimum.
absolutely you do.
I think they've still both got enough that even
Yeah,
if SGA
one
don't
got
play,
hurt,
miss a month, he might be fine.
and that would be very controversial if one of them goes down. The other wins.
Yeah. Okay. We talked a little bit about the Lakers, because they're on TV right now,
Hmm.
finally winning a game. What,
Yeah, they
what,
were.
do
They
you-
were.
what do you see with them going? You think they're gonna stay at the top five? They're gonna go
First
down?
round exit. First round exit.
Are we talking 7-8 playing elimination or at least first round?
Um, I honestly think they'll be fifth or sixth seed.
Okay.
Um, honestly, I could see them getting past the first round. I don't know who they're going to play, but I think that second round, I don't know. They put so much on LeBron. You know,
Yeah.
even with Luca, I still feel like Luca don't want to step on LeBron's toes, and I think that's ultimately going to be their downfall. I think LeBron has to take that back seat for them to succeed.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
see him trying. LeBron looks a little more passive. Like, go do something. I'm tired.
Yes,
I'm
he wants to
52.
take over. Yes, literally.
LeBron's 50 out there
That man is literally it. In basketball years, that man is like to be 65, 75, so around there, man. That
retirement.
man, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired.
Yeah, right now they're in fifth,
Yeah.
2 games ahead of Golden State and Minnesota,
I can't
and
believe they're winning
they
too.
got
I
a
didn't.
pretty hard schedule coming down the line.
Good.
Uh, you don't see a
uh,
world them winning at all.
no.
Not you don't think so?
And and I say that because their defense is to me just not up to
Oh,
par. A 40-year-old who takes possessions off, Luka Doncic who gets picked on by teams like
everybody.
Boston. Yeah, So I mean, I just Luka's gonna have to lose some weight for me to see it. LeBron is just LeBron. Offensively, he still can go. Defensively, he can go at certain levels, but he has his limits even at age 40. And it happens. He'll try to send this guy out there so he can stay down, and eventually that's gonna catch up to you. Offensively, a good team that's
Yeah,
gonna catch up. You can't be lazy, which is why I love the Thunder. Every last guy runs, man. Like they get after it. Even the ball boys get after it. You
yeah.
know.
The guy sweeping the floors and shit. They
Yeah,
dive
man.
in.
Yeah, man. Diving. First one. I think they gotta be getting paid, man. Whoever mops up the mess sweat, man.
Hey, who you got coming out the East?
I think it's gonna be Boston. I'd like to see
Boston.
Cleveland, but I don't think the league is gonna allow it. Here I go.
There you go. Conspiracies.
Conspiracy.
This, I do believe that they assign certain refs to make sure shit happens, but ultimately
Absolutely.
it comes down to the players, though.
Yeah.
You've been in them
Uh,
games when they're like, your coach is like, "Oh, these refs don't like us," blah blah blah. We're gonna
oh
have to
yeah.
win by 20 to win by
Oh
2. Like
yeah.
it can happen.
Absolutely.
I don't see it
Um,
happen.
there was I forget the name of the ref, but there was a report that came out that him and Chris Paul don't like each other, and
Mm,
Chris Paul to this day says that that's one of the reasons why they got cheated out of winning a playoff series because I'm trying to look up that ref. I don't know his name. I'm not big on my refs,
yeah, no,
but yeah, man, I do believe these refs hold grudges, and then certain ones don't like certain players. So yeah,
yeah.
I think it definitely plays a part. It's like who was it? It was Iguodala and I think Turner. I forget his first name. They have their own podcast, and who
Uh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
they had their own podcast, and they said it best. That is it Scott Foster? That his name? Yeah, I think it's Scott Foster. Him and Chris Paul don't like each other, and it stems from something that happened off the court. But these refs, the league wants to see whoever's gonna make them the most money,
Yeah,
and they said it best. They said if you go into these games, you can't be up 1 point at the end of the game. They're gonna make sure you lose. One
yeah,
point is equivalent to 20 points. Like you got to be damn near up by 20 for the rest to be like, all right, there ain't nothing we could do. If that's not conspiracy, I don't know what the hell conspiracy is. But
so you still got Boston coming out, even though They shot 63 threes last against the Thunder.
Yes, I do. I just think they match up the best with anybody in the East.
Okay.
It's going to ultimately, which any team that makes their shots is going to win. But if Boston hits their shots, I don't. There's just no team that can mess with them because defensively, all of them play defense.
Yeah.
And Cleveland, like Donovan Mitchell, just me watching him has not shown that he has the heart to just wield his team. you
You
know,
don't believe in them.
I just don't, man. When they're good, I would love to see Cleveland there. I would love
Yeah.
to see Cleveland and the Thunder,
But
but the
that
league don't want to see that.
yeah, that's not gonna sell enough
No,
ad
it's
time.
not. It's not. It's probably gonna be probably the worst watched NBA series, man.
Do you think Celtics winning if Porzingis is out?
No,
Yeah, they
I
they
think
need that
They
guy.
need Porzingis.
Yeah, they need that man.
Absolutely. That's why I think they're resting him so much so that
Make
come
sure
playoff
he's
time.
good.
Yes, absolutely. That'd be smart.
Yeah.
Now I think you what who is your prediction?
I mean,
Go
right
ahead,
now,
say it. Go ahead and
right
say
now
it,
it's
man.
looking like Thunder Celtics. I'm
Oh,
just having I'm having a
oh,
hard time finding somebody to beat the Thunder.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, anything can happen.
Facts. We're still
Anything can
young.
happen.
We're
But like
young. Don't have the experience. So the one thing we have for us is that we have a deep bench.
a deep ass bench.
Yes, and they all play defense. You
What
know
when did they sit five starters and still ran through somebody? Did
that
you
was
see
just
that
last. That was just last week, I believe.
a couple games ago?
Who
Like
was it? The Wizards? Thought we played the Wizards. I thought it was
uh, Portland.
Portland. That's who it was. Yeah,
Wiggins had 30.
yeah,
Like
yes.
that
Like, what
shit
do you
is just.
do? Pick your poison.
I know it was against the Blazers, so I'm not gonna go crazy, but
True,
it's still
very
it's
true.
still it's still NBA team shit.
You would think that at that point it brings us down to at least the Blazers level that
Yeah,
it should be a good game,
a
But
competitive game, not a 20-point win.
yeah, but it's like, man, you got Jay Will, who may not be athletic as Hartenstein or Chet, but that's
Yeah,
a solid body, you know.
yeah,
Kenrich Williams, I mean, that's
yeah,
another solid body. Just there's undersized big men, you know. And that's what it is. Isaiah Joe, probably one of the best shooters in the league.
yeah.
I would put him up against any of the shooters in the league. On the line, now off the line, I don't know, but right on that line,
Right, right,
yeah,
right, right. Tippy toe and just.
yeah, man. KD foot on the line. Nah, just an inch back. Yeah, right there, man.
Hey, did you
But
see Jay Will had a trip dub?
when against Portland?
Yeah,
Oh no, I didn't see that.
11
That's
rebounds, 11 assists, 10 points.
hey, I saw that stat and I was like, hell no, somebody photoshopped that. Somebody
Photoshop.
photoshopped. Yeah, man. I was like, there's no way he got a triple double.
Hey, it was out there though. Shit.
But that's what I'm saying. He's a solid role player,
Yeah,
man. We have a bunch of guys that just play their role, man. They bought
yeah,
in, and that alone gives you a chance to go far.
for sure. I think the Thunder are gonna be good because they're healthy, they're
Facts.
young, and they react to shit. If something's
Yes.
going on, coach is
Mm-hmm.
like, "Hey, let's try this out," and shit works. Like he makes real time adjustments.
Yes.
That's where a lot of these older coaches, like Bud, he waits till next game to make some changes, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's too late. Y'all lost
Way
one
too late.
game.
Yep.
You can't throw away a game. Like
Yep.
you got to get out
Yep.
there and do this shit.
You see Mark do this? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He hit that on you. Yeah, man. I don't believe anything. He don't trust him rest. Mark don't
Yeah.
trust him rest.
Who you got? Who you got for coach of the year? Then
Mark Dagnall.
you think so?
Yeah. He got to win it, man.
The Cavs coach.
Damn, I'm
Yeah.
biased. I'm very biased.
What was the
But
Thunder's record last year?
you said what?
What was the Thunder's record last year?
We only won like 50 something games. I think it was 55, 55 and something. 55
Okay.
and 30 something, I think. Because I remember I had a whole group chat going on with guys, and they were like, the Thunder only going to win 35. No, they're going to win 40. I said, no, we're going to win 50. Oh, this guy's insane. 50 is damn near winning the league. I said, watch.
Yeah.
But I was very biased at that time, too. So you see
The
a pattern?
yeah. Hey, whatever it takes, bro. That's a fan right there. That's not bias. You're just a fan.
uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I think it'll be either one of them. They both have got the guys in the prime position to
Yeah.
have a chance, man.
To
That's all
have
you can do as a coach.
a real chance.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So who you got for six man this year?
We talked about that. Um, man, who did we say?
Whenever we talked, we were talking about Malik Beasley.
I think I had said Malik Beasley. I think
Yeah.
you said somebody else though. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Payne Pritchard.
I think that's who it's gonna be, man. That man is putting up numbers. What does he average?
Typically a buzzer beater a game. I'll tell you that. He throw that shit up from anywhere.
Let me see. Let me look this dude up.
Points per game, 14.
He's averaging 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what he's averaging 14. I wonder what Beasley's averaging. Yeah, he's averaging 16. Beasley might run away with that if he's averaging 16.
And the question is what's more impactful? You know, who's really making a difference?
Man, that's tough. Because when Beasley is on, he's making the difference just as well as Peyton Pritchard is. Beasley ain't got no defense though. At least Peyton has some defense.
He tried.
Yeah. I mean Beasley tries to. He's just a shooter though. That's all.
Yeah.
He ain't get no assists. He ain't get no rebounds. But you gonna guard him. He coming off screens pulling. Peyton to break you down, man. Yeah, I like his game a lot.
What you think about Ty Jerome from the Cavs?
He when I tell you that man hit us for 20 plus points one game, I could not believe it. Like we just letting him do this. I mean, he does this weird move where he'll dribble, he'll step, raise the ball up, bring it back down, so you go to spot it, and then it's like a patented move. Like I seen a video where they were like, he's done this like his whole career, so like that move is just down pat. But it ain't making none of the game film because obviously we wasn't watching it because we
Yeah,
couldn't stop him.
nobody can figure it out apparently. Just like the SGA, just a little, just a little nudge, and then he's
Hey,
wide
it
open.
don't matter. I don't think there's no amount of game film you can watch that can stop a defender from your momentum being pushed. Like
Yeah,
he just has that shit down.
just a nice little quick body, and you're
Yeah,
like, damn it.
yeah, and he shoots from a high release, so it's like you can't get back to it once you get pushed off, and then he
Yeah,
steps back sometimes. You really can't do nothing to it. That they had a video when we played Boston last, and Jaylen Brown was trying to guard him, and he took him one way, and I think he went either behind the back or he went between the legs, and Jalen Brown just exited. Like he gave him a little nudge to it. He just exited the frame. It's like, where the fuck did he go? Then somebody tries to help, but he just raises up and hits the shot, and it's like, damn,
Yeah, it's
crazy.
not. I mean, SGA is just so smooth. Yeah. And you know,
Yeah,
I know we're in OKC, so everything coming back to the Thunder. But shit, when they the best team,
that's
best
all you
player, like
can.
it always comes back to him.
And you gotta give him his respect, man. That man done worked on his shit
Yeah,
because he wasn't doing this 3 years ago.
he might
He
get most improved.
that's insane. Well, I don't know. He damn near he had almost the same good season last year. He just
Yeah, he
bumped
ain't.
his most improved. Who my Carl said he think Miles Bridges is gonna get most improved because Miles Bridges is killing right now.
Who he play for?
He plays for the Hornets.
Yeah, I know. Who else knows that?
Nobody.
You got Mellow Ball and Bridges.
LaMelo stay hurt. Bridges be hurt. Not Bridges. Miller be hurt.
Yeah. Hey, I do love Lamelo Ball though. He a baller.
He is, man. Who
Uh,
would?
uh,
Did you think that when those balls came out that he
yes,
was gonna be the best one?
100%. I've gotten into arguments because they're like Lonzo, Lonzo.
I thought it was gonna be Lonzo.
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Lamelo, we're gonna show
What?
out.
Yeah. Once Lonzo got started, he kept getting hurt. I was like, yeah,
Yeah. When the youngest brother is getting the middle brother a job on the G League, you know he the best one. Because Lonzo ain't got that pull. They'll be like, hey, throw him on the G League. Damn.
yeah, yeah.
But Lamelo Ball, they're like, yeah, whatever you want, whatever you need, I got you.
Hey, I saw a crazy stat that said that that man Jello Ball had more court time during the All Star game than he had his whole career. His
Yep.
entire career.
I don't even like that song. I refuse to listen to it.
I hate that song. I've
I'll
never listened to that song all the way through.
if it come on, I'm leaving the room. I'm at a
I
restaurant. I'm getting up, walking out. Like I'm
Yeah,
not doing
I
it.
can't do it. It's That's not my generation.
And I'm not mad. You know, they got the sports friends like, hey, play that shit in the background for me.
Yep,
What you gonna tell Lamelo Ball? No, come on.
exactly,
Those are all
exactly.
Lamelo Ball's friends. See?
He got his foot in the door for what he wanted, man. It wasn't basketball. He
Yeah,
found his niche. I hope he takes it, runs with it,
yeah,
does something with it. Cause
yeah. I'm not mad at it. I'm just not listening to the shit.
hell no, never.
uh, talking about Lonzo, you think the big baller brand did him in? Is that
I
what's
think
wrong with
he,
his knees?
I think his shoes did. Yeah,
The big baller brand.
yeah, yeah, definitely. And
That's
his
rough.
dad getting online trying to say he basically did the same thing that LeBron did for Bronny James. Like you putting your kid on a pedestal so much
Yep.
that we want to see him fail.
That's probably why I didn't like Lonzo.
You
Lamelo,
yeah,
Lamelo is hooping, so
he was. You didn't. I mean, he said a little bit about Lamelo, but he just let Lamelo's game speak for itself.
yeah, because he didn't have to
Yeah.
worry about it. He didn't have to hype nothing up.
Yeah, yeah. Lonzo got hyped up big time, And then his dad, all my Brown brothers gonna be on one team. And when they get
Yeah.
on one team, you got like, damn, they still gonna have two other people out there, but they ain't gonna pass to them at all. Hey,
Nope.
come on, man. Ain't no organization gonna allow that shit.
Not Jello.
Jello gonna shoot that shit. He gonna mess up Lamelo. If Jello was there, he would mess up Lamelo.
Yeah.
Lonzo, he's a role player. He fits in wherever,
Yeah.
which will suck because you're the oldest brother. Get ran by the middle brother.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think about Bronny?
I think he's gonna be a good player.
I think
I
he's gonna
think
be top.
he's got decent defense. I actually love his IQ when it comes to the moves that he makes and how he makes them. I just He's got to get a little sharper with his moves, but if he cancels out all this other noise, he'll be good. But if he lets that control him, he gonna be trash.
Yeah,
We ran out the league is what's gonna happen.
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. I haven't decided if it's a disservice to him or not that he went to the Lakers. Because if it wasn't the Lakers, he probably wasn't going nowhere. But
facts.
I'm still mad at the Celtics
Why is
because
that?
I'm a petty guy.
Uh-huh. So you would have picked up Bronny James?
Right? Uh, yeah, I'm a petty guy. So if I was the Celtics, 3 or 4 picks before the Lakers, yeah, I'm taking him.
Oh God,
I'm taking
I didn't
Bronny.
say.
Fuck
And
that.
expect when LeBron said he's going wherever his son goes, I'm
Yeah,
doing it just because I want
yeah,
to see.
yeah.
I want to see.
What are you
You
gonna
know.
trade me for Bronny? Give me next year's first. I'll give him to you. I don't care. I I
Damn.
honestly think it would have been better if
Yeah.
he went to the Celtics
Yeah.
because he would have learned the fucking game. There would have been no pressure,
Yeah.
nothing. Just could have learned.
Yeah.
But now
You
he
know it's
just
crazy.
now he's just LeBron's son.
Yeah. It's what's crazy is obviously he went to the G League and he which the G League is not the NBA, but he did exceptional in the G League. Now I
Sometimes,
also, huh?
sometimes,
Well, not in the beginning. He was doing ass in the beginning, but I think towards the where he's at now, like I think he had multiple 20-point games. He
yeah,
had some 30-point games. And I mean, for you to do that, I mean, you either have to have some sort of confidence built up to say, I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go shoot and play. And that's what I think he can't do in the league is he just has no confidence.
yeah, and
Um,
and a lot of people forget like he was out a lot of time because of his heart stuff. Like,
yep, he shouldn't even been here.
yeah, so like be a little easy with him. He's just a baby.
Yeah, well, they can't because his dad said that he's better than almost half the guys in the league. So when you make those type of claims and then your son is ass on the NBA floor, you can't get mad at Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, but they was playing the Blazers. What did you want him to say? He might be better than half of the Blazers.
He ain't showing it. That's what the problem is.
Yeah,
And I mean, but as a father, that's what you're supposed to say, you know.
yeah. You're
But
not
let's
gonna be
be
like my son's
realistic.
mid.
Shit, listen. I'm gonna keep it real. If my son needs to work on some shit, I'm gonna say he need to work on some shit. If he ain't ready for the league, I'm gonna tell him he ain't ready for the league. There was no reason Bronny James should have been rushed to the league, even though his dad is about to retire, which I'm
That
pretty sure that's what a lot of it is. He still should have spent another year in college.
yeah,
You missed your whole season.
yeah,
Like, go back. You don't need money. Your dad is at least gonna play another 2 years. Get drafted the next year. That's what I think should have happened. But you got drafted, and now you gotta live with those consequences of not being
Is,
ready.
LeBron James staying in the league until Bryce comes up?
That's what we keep hearing.
Was
So
that 2 years?
that'd actually be insane, man. I would love to see it. I'm not gonna lie, even
Oh
though
yeah,
I'm a
everybody gonna watch it. Everybody wants to see that shit.
there's if I'm a GM, there's no way I allow that shit to happen on the same team. I'm definitely going. I'm gonna draft him just on GP. Like, hey, yeah, yeah. I don't give about none of that shit y'all talking about. He's coming over here, which I think Bronny James will probably be drafted a little higher than Bryce was. I think he's better than Bryce or
You think
Bronny.
Bronny?
Bryce is better than Bronny.
Okay, okay, we
I
can
think
agree on
Bryce.
that.
I think Brycey will be drafted higher than Bronny was.
Yeah, I also think it's because of it seems like he had less pressure. Bronny
Right.
was the first. Bronny was the first son. Like
Yeah.
there was a lot of media attention on him, and Bryce got to kind of hide in that shadow and just hoop.
Had to. Yeah.
he can enter the league in 2026.
Bryce can?
Yeah,
He's a junior this year?
yeah. It
You
says
say 2 years. You did
he'll
say
be
2 years.
eligible
No, he's a senior.
He's a
after one year
senior?
at college.
Oh, so he goes to college next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
okay. But yeah, no,
yeah,
I think Bryce will be better than Bronny for sure.
yeah. I think so. Uh, so the last thing I got is
Hmm.
a little conspiracy corner. Okay, we talked about the Luca trade a little bit,
Uh-huh.
um, and I got to get this out there because now everybody's talking about it.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard of PIF?
PIF.
PIF.
Never heard of it.
So, do you know what happened with the golf shit? The
Uh-uh.
PGA and LIV. So, the group of Saudi investors
Yeah.
basically threw money at any golfer who was willing to come to Saudi Arabia to play in their league. Millions and millions of dollars
Yeah.
they're doing. So the PIF is a group who is with fucking Maverick Carter and some
Yeah.
other people talking about a global basketball league.
Is that the same guys that are over the basketball or not basketball, the boxing stuff?
Yep,
Because I've heard they have a hand in who wins, who loses, and a lot of their stuff.
maybe.
There was I saw a video where they were talking about that's why Javante Davis won't go fight over there or fight under them or something like that
Mm,
because one of the guys went up to one of the scorecards and said, "Hey, you got the score wrong on my guy, on my fighter. You need to adjust that." It's like you can't go up there saying that shit.
yeah.
But that wouldn't surprise me, man.
So, but like their plan is to have 6 men and 6 women. You just pissed off one of the superstars in the league in Luca.
Yeah.
Uh, Jokic hates being in America,
Hmm.
and if you give Wemby $1 billion to go play and be
Yeah.
close to home,
Yeah.
like NBA might be in trouble.
I don't know if we'll be in trouble.
Because if you're giving $1 billion to Wemby, then Jason Tatum's not far behind.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You know, like they gonna have the money to pay these players that the NBA just don't have right now.
I still don't think we'll be in trouble, but I just think that'll open up the avenue for other players to be seen. I mean,
Yeah, but
you,
the
you
NBA will no the NBA will no longer be the best league in the world, and that's what we have. Is like that's why Jokic come here because we are the best league. He could stay in Serbia and play, but he's just gonna have 40, 20, and 20 every night.
yeah, but who are they going to play? So they're gonna. You said it's gonna be how many teams over there?
Right now, they're talking about 6 teams, and they'll go to Singapore. All six will play. They'll go to Paris. All six will play.
So they're gonna be playing bums.
No, they're gonna be playing each other.
Oh, okay, okay. But
Kind of
still,
like when I
that's
had my league.
yeah, yeah. That's still
You
only
guys,
6 teams though.
yeah, but I'm going to Singapore, and there's a hell of
Yeah,
a lot more people in Singapore that are gonna pay for some shit than there is in America right now.
I think it'll come down to when those guys are playing. Uh, Obviously, that's not enough teams for everybody in the league. So,
No.
obviously, you're gonna go where the money's at. So, if you can, not every, I don't like SGA. I don't think would do it. There's a lot of people that have families that are over here. I just don't see them doing it because their families are here, and that's
Yeah,
a
but
whole
if,
nother country.
if you're doing, you're only gonna have 6 games or like 6 teams, so you're
Yeah,
not gonna play 82 games.
facts.
You're gonna play 30 to 40, and that's 2 3 months. They're
So what are they
already
doing?
they traveling right now for what, 6 months? You cut that in
Yeah.
half, and then
So
and
you're saying they would make more money in
playing
those
less
6 games?
games.
I mean,
Just
honestly, that Saudi Arabia people are the ones that's going to be, I think, losing out on the money because if you're paying that much just to get this shit off the ground, and then paying that much to get people over there, like how much are you paying for these tickets and people that are coming to see them? Like you gonna have to be paying out the ad, and
well,
then we're
just think like Steph Curry.
yeah,
How many jerseys does he sell in China?
I have no clue.
He
A
plays no
lot.
games in China. If he
Yeah,
plays one game in China,
yeah,
that's fucking 100 times what he's selling now.
yeah.
You got the chance to see him like so like roughly 72 to 80 NBA players, top
Mm-hmm.
level players. Do we have 72 all-star basketball players? They could all leave. That's not
They
that
could,
many.
they could, but not all of them are gonna be getting that money though. Some of them
No,
might be making more money here
maybe, but like
it,
if you take the number one superstar off of every team,
and give them. You said a billion.
let's say 100 million a year to play 30 games.
Okay, that's a year, so that's quite a bit. Most of these guys are signing, 2 and 3 years, but
Yep.
that's one person. That's
Yeah. So
one
if you have
person.
32 players, like
They're
the
not
guy
all
who
making. They're not all making 100 million.
yeah the guy who owns the PIF
Uh huh.
group, he's the crown prince to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how much money he has. It's
That's true.
estimated between 18 and
Uh huh.
$1 trillion.
Your money's still gonna run out if you paying. Eventually, that shit. I mean, listen. I mean, I get what you're saying, and it sounds impossible for it to run out. But if you're paying, you got 6 people. You're paying them 100 million. You're looking at already. That's just on the guy side. That's 600 million right there.
But but
So
that's if
we're getting ready to get, that's just 6 people. So you got to think we're already halfway getting to billion, and after
yeah.
billion comes what? Like eventually you can't sustain that. Like, I mean, maybe you can, but what is your overhead cost? Like, I don't know. Like you said, they're going to other people's gyms, so these gyms are already built. So each team won't have their own gym.
No.
You know
But
what I mean?
some just like the NBA has owners,
Yeah,
there's going to be owners for these teams who are buying the team. They're going to do shit. So like the guy who's talking about starting the league, he just money is fake to him.
yeah, I can see that. Man, I would have to see more of the details because right now it's like really foggy, and I'm just like,
Yeah. And,
it would
and
have to be a lot for these guys to uproot and say, I'm going to do that, which it may not be because, like you said, if it's only a 3 month gig and I'm getting what I make in 2 or 3 years, why not do that for 6 months?
you know,
So,
and then the other side is Nico Collins.
that guy.
He gonna be somebody in this basketball league. That's my conspiracy. Is they talked to him and was like, hey, fuck up the team, and we got a spot for you over here.
Damn. Hey, I would put it past that guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I to this day I'm still seeing Jeannie Buss. She 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 gave that man his wildest fantasies or something, man. Like
I don't know, man. That shit is wild.
it's insane how he did that trade
Yep.
and got Anthony Davis, who's hurt, constantly hurt. You
It
traded for a guy that was already hurt. Like,
it'd be different. Like I said, if you're gonna trade them, trade them. Fuck it. Who cares? But it can't be a 1-for-1.
no, not Luka. That is
I, I
insane.
I honestly don't know anybody who's a 1-for-1 for
Who?
Luca. Like maybe Jokic, but like Jokic is older.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy who's like,
It would
I don't need the last year. I'm gonna retire now. He
it
strikes me
would
as that kind of guy.
it like the only guy I could think would be SGA, but you're losing rebounds and assists. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know a 1-for-1 for Luca.
No, that's but I also think Luca a lot of Luca's stuff is because of his usage too. So if Luca goes to I think if he went to Boston, I don't think his numbers are as good. You know, but
Well, they would be because they wouldn't be able to keep Tatum, Brown, and Porzingis.
yeah.
They'd have to
Obviously,
give
you got to
somebody
give
up.
up something. Yeah. I know. Luka is crazy. There's no way I do that trade, man.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Last thing I got. Who you got tonight? Thunder Bucks.
Thunder. Thunder. Oh shit!
Yeah.
You said we was gonna lose.
Y'all should have.
Nah.
I don't know. Bucks need it more.
Lakers best team in the league. Did they hear me?
He can hear you.
Hey,
Lakers
Lakers
the
best team
best
in the league.
currently.
Hey, he's currently. That's what he believes currently.
Currently.
He's delusional.
How?
They're not the best team. What is y'all's
Bro,
record?
when we're healthy, bro, we're the
What is
best
y'all
team.
record?
Huh?
What is y'all record?
41-25. Man.
What's the Thunder's record?
I don't care about them.
That's how I said. You're delusional.
Hey, they in fifth.
We all are a
Yeah, they're
regular
in
season
fifth.
team.
Exactly, fifth.
Y'all are a regular season team.
Yeah, you gotta get through the regular
So,
season.
like, y'all haven't made it nowhere.
But we're talking about who the best team in the league is right now. We're not talking about past. Okay, you don't have Kobe Bryant and Shaquille on this team. All right, you don't have LeBron, Anthony Davis on this team anymore.
We got LeBron and Luka.
Yeah,
That's
two
all you
guys
need.
that can't play defense.
This thing
Hey,
can.
You gotta get through the regular season for it to matter.
But he's moving the goalposts. He said that they were the best team.
That's fine. You still gotta get through the season.
That doesn't determine if we're the best team in the league right now.
He-
As of right now, we are the best team in the league because we have shown that from the games we've won and how we've won them. What has the Lakers shown? That they're dysfunctional.
That's not true.
LeBron's
Got
hurt.
but now we're getting
LeBron
back
is
up.
hurt. Luka's sitting out because of a calf maintenance. That's what y'all shown.
And we've still been winning.
Vanderbilt just sits in the corner and waits to play on defense.
Exactly. Okay, that's good though. That's his role.
That ain't gonna win y'all a championship. I promise you.
All right.
Hey.
Let's see.
Tell him, okay, bro, and let's close out.
Okay, bro.
Well, you're not me, bro. Stop it, dude.
That's the name of our podcast. Okay, bro.
Yeah, okay.
He said, okay.
Okay, you got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, man, I'm starving, man. I'm just glad to get on here,
Yeah.
talk a little shit, man. I like how you had your little notes written out, man.
Oh yeah.
Today.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. We'll holler at you next week, bro.
Indeed, man. Let's get it.